I'm not, you know how it is when you are venturing into a field that is unknown. It was really a lot of hard work for us, but nothing could have been possible without the support of parents and students who have enrolled for our courses and have given us the trust and given us their kind of working with the children's future. I mean, so I would not like to forget the parents, especially my friend Rikesh, who is here. Rikesh. Then Michelle is here. So they were like personal family, and they entrusted their children. I mean, and all the parents who have now showing us the trust and enrolling for the course from here on. So without the parents, it definitely would not have been possible. So from here, like to, and there. I mean, Pirgaonkar ma'am, she travelled all the way. When we did a contest in Chiplun, she travelled all the way to Chiplun. She also wanted to come to Africa. I mean, look at the passion. I mean, the parenting. But I said not this time. Maybe next time. So maybe, and this year we will travel to Rome. Correct, ma'am? This year we will travel to Rome for our WSRO. What this you are participating? Robo race. Okay, so Robo race is up to national. Anyway, so these parents, they form the integral part of the entire ecosystem. Not forgetting the students also, and not forgetting these young people like this who've been providing us the much required support in our training journey. Okay, so with that, Kalpak, I would request Kalpak to maybe talk about our initiatives and the program structure at Goa Science Center.
Goa Science Center is basically starting with construction level 1. That is the very basic course that we offer to students starting from class 3 onwards, because we strongly believe that rather than focusing on coding to begin with, the child should first appreciate or get the knowledge of how to construct a robot first, because it is the construction aspect of robotics that is what is most important, and that is what our mentor or the creator of Curious Mind, Flight Lieutenant retired Mr. Manoj Jamsandekar sir, always stresses, and that is what most of the robotic companies have forgotten. And if I may put it, if you ask the students who have created those vehicles which they will be using for robo race, the joy that they would get in creating one is immense rather than getting something ready-made. So when you start designing one car or vehicle and see to it that it moves in the way how you want it, for that matter, if you see the way how our student has evolved the balloon car itself, he will tell you must have at least done what, 3, 4, 5 prototypes? 6. So you see the journey, that is what is important. It is always said that a destination is not important. It is a journey that is important. And that is what we strongly believe, that to start with the construction level 1, you are the programming part of robotics. The effect of which you will see when you see a line follower there, how that coding is done and how students are able to program such kind of robots. So that is what we are planning to start. The courses will start from first week of July. We have a registration desk there. So once this program concludes, those parents who have come along with their children for the course may meet our representative there. And if you have any specific queries, we will be more than happy to answer them. And then you can register your child for the course. So as I said, we will start with construction level 1, and then we also have this course which we are trying to offer, which is a combination of both, wherein both the part 1 and 2 will be covered in a time frame manner, wherein the child then can move on to the programming part. Because if, let us say, a child starts from class say 6th or 7th onwards, he will be more inclined to start a programming course as soon as possible. So rather than spending an entire year on only construction, he can finish the construction part in, let us say, in 3 or 4 months time, and the remaining months he can then focus on programming, and by the end of the year he is then ready for competitions which are lined up for next academic year, and that is how we are planning to roll out the program. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, Kalpak. So I presented Curious Mind. Kalpak has presented what we will be doing from here on. Okay, starting from July first week. I request Samadha ma'am to present about Science Center.
Not only with robotics, we have many activities taking place, but since now robotics is the topic of talk, so we have associated with Curious Mind since last year, because 1st of July, again we are having the anniversary of our innovation hub. So as a part of that, actually we had contacted Curious Mind to hold one workshop, and from then the journey started. So almost we are completing a year. And as sir has said, around 40 students have already completed the construction level 1 in Goa Science Center, and we are starting the new batches in July. Maybe some approvals are awaited. We'll clear that before July. We'll try to clear it before July, and we can start with the fresh batches in the month of July onwards. Also, we are having many other activities throughout the year, like different programs we organize. Ours is basically a museum. We are a central government organization, National Council of Science Museum. Among the 26 all over India, there are around 26 centers, and Goa Science Center is one of them. Okay. So there are around 26. One of the Goa Science Center is one of the centers, and we have various.
Thank you, Yogesh. For the robotic construction and coding event which is happening here, first I would like to compliment Yogesh, Kalpak, and the entire team of Curious Mind for passionately taking this forward, because I have been seeing for the last 2 years, 1.5 years, the way Yogesh and his team has been working, not only in India, not only in Goa, outside Goa, across to Africa, and there is huge potential for what they have been doing. To the kids who are here, the first timers who are here, it is something I think each one of you has to write in your diary. If you are maintaining a diary, or if your parents are maintaining a diary, mention this date that you had come here to Science Center for this program. It will be one of the most important decisions of your life. To the parents who have brought their kids, let me congratulate each one of you, because in today's very competitive time, a parent giving that kind of time to a child is very important. Today we see parents giving the mobile to the child to take him, to keep him busy. But just last week we had a program by one of India's topmost cyber security expert, Dr. Rakshit Tandon, who has been talking to 17 different state police. He has spoken to 8,000 schools, almost 8.5 million children. And the way he was talking about why children should get away from using mobile. Yes, you should use mobile for your work, but very limited time. And what Yogesh has started is something fantastic. It is taking the child away from wasteful time expenditure to something very constructive. To the schools who have sent the children here, I would like to compliment all those schools, the teachers if they are present here, for seeing that you are having this kind of coding and robotics being done in your schools. To our Honorable Chief Minister who started the CARES program, CARES a few years ago, today we have it in the 7th, 8th and 9th standard. We are also looking at starting it in the earlier stages, and there are a lot of kids who have been coming forward. A lot of children have been competing in a lot of national events. They have been getting a lot of awards. The best part of this is that our children are very enthusiastic, very passionate, and they would like to do something different. And the world today is looking at STEM education, and the future will be for people who have gone to science, technology, engineering and maths. So there will be a lot of jobs which will be taken by AI and all, and anybody who is more into robotic training, who has got this startup, will definitely get the jobs which they are looking at. We are looking at a lot of entrepreneurs who will come, entrepreneurs of the future, who will use this platform to learn more and really effectively become better citizens. Once again, congratulating the entire team of Curious Mind for doing a fantastic work. They have been doing it across Goa, and I wish them all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for getting us onto the occasion. Without any much further delay, we have to get on to the hands-on learning session right away immediately. I request Pravita to propose the vote of thanks.
On behalf of Curious Mind team, I extend a heartfelt thanks to everyone for making today's launch at Goa Science Center a grand success. Gratitude to the Goa Science Center for providing us with this inspiring venue and for their continued support. To our speaker and special guests, Sir Yogesh and Manoj Patil sir, for inspiring our students. A big thank you to the students and educators here. Your enthusiasm and curiosity made the event vibrant. It's wonderful to see you engage and ask questions. We also look forward to the WSRO practice session ahead. Lastly, thank you to everyone of you here today. Your presence and support means the world to us. Thank you.
First week of July.
No, but which is the day of the week? Not
We
every day.
are taking preferences from the parents.
Okay.
Ideally, it will be a Saturday and a weekday. So, if some parents are comfortable with Saturday, we'll have one batch on Saturday and one will be a weekday.
ओके, सो म्हजें नांव योगेश केरकर, हांव क्युरियस मायंड ही कंपनी रिप्रेझेंट करता. आयज आमी हांगा एक्चुली 2 प्रोग्राम घडोवन हाडले. एक म्हटल्यार आमचे भुरगे जे रोबोटिक्स शिकता तेंचे कंपिटिशनाक आमी पार्टिसिपेट करता आनी त्या कंपिटिशनाक पार्टिसिपेट करतना ताका ट्रेन करपाक लागून हो प्रोग्राम आमी आयज घडोवन हाडलेलो आसा. एट द सेम टायम आमी हांगा गोवा सायन्स सेंटर गेल्या वर्साच्यान आमी रोबोटिक्स एंड कन्स्ट्रक्शन एंड कोडिंग क्लासीस केल्या. सो ह्या वर्सा आमी ते परत रिस्टार्ट करता, म्हणजे लॉन्च करता. सो दिस इज अ कायंड ऑफ अ लॉन्च फॉर our robotics construction and coding classes. So basically Curious Mind is an robotics education company. We are into training our students. They can participate in national and as well as international competitions. So that is how we are placed as a robotics company. Bro?
I'm Gajanan Parab, and I have come for these exhibitions of various robotics constructions. I really enjoyed some of the projects which are put forth by students. I congratulate the Science Center and Planetarium for having this activity for students. Because these kind of activities will give students or the children a very good strong background to start with this kind of competition at a very early age. So students can take up these programs at very early age and excel in the fields. Thank you very much.
Yeah, good evening. My name is Casiano Fernandez. I'm from Santa Cruz. So I've seen this presentation. So I'm very much impressed by the presentation of involving the children in this robotics. It's a good opportunity for the children, especially because to get them away from the screen time, get them away from the mobiles and the games what they do on the mobile and